I was wrong about Nia Jax, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what I was wrong about, how I came to that conclusion, and my opinion about it now. Because Nia Jax has absolutely changed things around. Nia Jax is our women's champion on SmackDown. She was the one who took an opportunity. She took an opportunity of winning the Queen of the Ring tournament. She did so. And she beat some of the best that WWE has to offer. She did so as she continuously rebuilt her career. I mean, think about it like this. Earlier this year, she was headlining a WWE Premium Live event in the way of the Elimination Chamber event against Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship in Australia. And sure, she fell short on that, but she still has the honor of saying that she headlined a WWE PLE. Not something that happens very often with the women. Although it is happening more and more over the years, it's still a notable thing. Bayley was the one that went up against Nia Jax. She was the one that dropped the women's championship to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. It was, in my opinion, Nia Jax's breakout moment. It not only captured another championship for her, but it also told the world Nia Jax is the woman who you should focus in on come Friday nights on SmackDown. She is the new face of this brand in this women's division. She is also setting herself apart in many ways. She is a traditional throwback monstrous type heel due to her size and workability. They've also booked her in that way, and that leads us to today's video. Here I am today, declaring that I was wrong because I thought Nia Jax was a waste of time. I thought WWE bringing her back was a waste because of her previous run in the company. Look, her previous run in the company, and I think she would admit to some of this, it was rocky. There was some controversial moments. She was declared not safe in the ring. She would consistently injure people and or botch moves and spots. You had my whole spot on Monday Night Raw on the apron that went absolutely viral. She was released. She somewhat bashed the company over the mandate about getting COVID vaccines and refusing to do so. Under Triple H, she was brought back. I was not a fan of it. I thought that they were wasting a roster spot because over the years in WWE, under Vince McMahon, while yes, she was pushed at the top of the card, I didn't see the progression. I didn't see the transition of, okay, when do we go from just being green to being experienced? It was never there. It was never there because of the consistent mistakes in which she would make throughout her matches. However, under Triple H, and you also got to give him credit for his booking of her, she is a throwback. She is a different type of talent because they use her in that role. She is someone that stands out on the roster because there's no one else like her, right? And so by having her beat Bayley, this lovable babyface that people have enjoyed her women's championship reign, they've waited for this year of winning the Royal Rumble, getting a championship match at WrestleMania, winning the championship, and going on a multiple-month reign as champion. They've waited for this moment for years, and we finally got it. And it was Nia Jax who ended all of that. They had her end Bayley's dream. They had her end Bayley's reign. And that gave her the credence of having more heel heat and making her the champion that she is. They've also done a very smart thing by continuously moving that feud forward with Bayley, right? They were Bad Blood, and that was what that was. But also, you've had the pairing with Tiffany Stratton. There's another layer as to why Nia Jax has turned her career around, really transformed herself into the person and the character and the gimmick that she is. She's actually a respectable pro wrestler right now. She's finally hitting that groove where she has the in-ring down, she has her promos down, she has her character work down. Everything's down to a science. She knows what she's good at, she avoids what she's not good at. And for that, I think we have to praise her. I know I do. if you see what they've done with her and Tiffany Stratton, it added another layer. It added another element to making this character as good as it can be. Why? Because Tiffany Stratton is already this hated, dislikable heel who just get off my television type, right? Or I want to see this person get beat up. So Tiffany Stratton, who already has just actual natural heat, is starting to blend that over to Nia Jax, is starting to share that heel heat with Nia Jax even more, making Jax a bigger heel. And so by doing that and having Tiffany Stratton paired with her, and then you also add in the element of, well, Tiffany Stratton has money in the bank. She's playing nice with Nia Jax, but we all know that she's just waiting on her chance, waiting on her moment to cash in Money in the Bank, screwing over her so-called friend and capitalizing by winning the women's championship, her first singles championship, or even her first championship in general, on the main roster, right? This is a former NXT Women's Champion. She knows how to get it done, and she's consistently been booked at the top of the card. So this pairing has been very nice, and they've also been able to mix it up. They've been able to mix it up with your Rhea Ripley's and others, right? Your Bianca Belairs, your Jade Cargills, etc. That's another element. So you throw in all of these elements where you have outside forces that are helping her with character work, with your Tiffany Strattons and everything. You have very good booking by Triple H. You have Nia Jax realizing, okay, this is who I need to be from a character standpoint. This is how I need to talk, and this is how I need to work. You throw in all of those ingredients, and you have what is a phenomenal heel. She plays the part very well. She knows how to work inside of the ring as that big, dominant monster. And oh, by the way, the powers are behind her. Like, she's got everything clicking for her. And that is a recipe for success. That is a recipe to get people talking and really put a shine on her. Because I feel like for the most of her WWE tenure, regardless if she was women's champion, regardless if she was in, title programs or with top stars, she always just felt like just someone on the roster, right? Oh, we need this person to work with a heel, so we'll get Nia. Or we need a monstrous heel right now, so we'll get Nia. She was always a utility player. She was never a player, right? A top star. She was never in that. She was more of a utility player. And so what they've done with her, bravo. And I'm very curious to see what they do coming out of Survivor Series with her. I'm curious to see if Tiffany Stratton even cashes in on Nia, or this has just kind of been a play and dance, because I don't see Nia necessarily being a great babyface, and I don't see Tiffany being a great babyface either. So do they even go in that direction? A lot of questions, not a lot of answers. Either way, I got my popcorn ready, and I am ready to see how it all plays.